Good morning, grandkids. Well, here is a vlog to introduce the new series that I will start. And I've got so much to say. I've got it all written down. I got 3 pages here. So I'm just going to read it because I can't remember everything and I don't want to leave anything out. Okay. First of all, this new series is going to start Monday the 9th. And all of your answers that you gave me, almost all of you replied, and it was almost unanimous. And so that's the way I'm going to do it. I will continue to run Shirley and Inigo's adventures on the weekend, as most all of you suggested, and I will be running this new series Monday through Friday. And I'm going to phase out Grandma Cheryl's bookshelf by the end of the month because it's hard to get the books because I'm not playing a game with her. She's just there reading books. So I have to take time between recordings to take her out all over the map into caves and stuff and fight everything in order to pick up books or go in people's houses and steal them and get caught and get in trouble or go buy them. And I don't always like the ones I buy, so then I'm out the money. So it's hard getting books that I want to read. So I'm just going to phase that out by the end of the month. And then Jandor will run Monday through Friday. And Jaree will just continue on weekends for as long as I'm having fun with her and as long as you guys are enjoying her. You all thought that was a laid-back series and would be good for a relaxed, laid-back weekend. So I agree with you totally. And so about this series, I had thought of the name Jandor the Dragonborn or Jandor and Brothers because I'm going to play it as though his 2 followers, that they are 3 brothers. I want him to do more than the main quest, that Dragonborn quest, but I don't want the series to run way too long because I got other things I want to do too, and I'll get antsy just like I did this time. But one of you commenters, his name on there is Fat Bass Anchor. It's P-H-A-T, Fat Bass Anchor. And I'm sorry, but every time I read your name, I just skip over the B. So you know what it comes out being. And I laugh every time I say it. But his name is David. So David, thank you for your suggestion. He suggested the name Chronicles of Jandor. And I think, and it's like a light bulb went on over my head. You see that lighting up there? And I thought, that's great, because if it's Chronicles, then I can do different stories. And maybe I can do one story like the Dragonborn story, and then end that when it gets to the end of that quest, and slip in a little short series for however long, and then come back to the Chronicles of Jandor and have him do something else like the Companions and the Dawn Guard, and so they won't all be done in the same long series because that would go on forever and I would just get to hating it. So we're going to do it that way. It's the Chronicles of Jandor, and it will be broken up into different stories with other things in between. Okay, let me see. I won't do the Dawn Guard from the vampire side, that's for sure, because I've already done that and wasn't thrilled. And I will not be doing the Dark Brotherhood, because that was the listener series, and that was a struggle for me to get through because I did not like it at all. And let me see what else I got here to talk about. All right. I agreed with all of you that I'm not going to role play this series. I'll keep on role playing Jari, but it's been hard for me to try to role play guys. And my son would tell you still sound like grandma, which is true. And so I'm not going to role play it. I'm just going to play the game as they are doing things and just talk to you guys. So I will be using the webcam again for this series so that I can talk to you. Let's see. So, and also, you all mostly agreed that you would like, since I wasn't going to role play it, I didn't think there was any sense in having a backstory for him. It's just jump in and play the game. But most of you said that you would like at least a little bit of a backstory for him. So here's his backstory. Like cowboys riding out of the west, they come into the lands of Skyrim, but they're not riding horses. They are 3 carefree Nord brothers, tough, strong, and they believe in justice. Although they may get into a brawl now and then, they don't kill for a thrill. A bandit? Yeah, they'll drop where he stands. Out in the country, they approach people in a wary but friendly manner until provoked. They don't go in necessarily shooting. They do believe in self-defense, though. They may be prone to helping out citizens from time to time. He soon finds out that he is a long-awaited Dragonborn, which he will definitely pursue wholeheartedly. He was encouraged to go to High Hrothgar and was there named the Dragonborn officially by the Greybeards. He and his brothers are now on a mission for them to return the horn of Jurgen Windcaller, and this is where we will come into the story. I will read that little bit of backstory at the beginning of the first video, and so that those who have not seen this will understand the background of the story. But let me know what you think about, should I do that little intro of the backstory at the beginning of every video so that whenever newcomers come in, they will have that backstory? Let me know what you think. You are all so good about giving me help with this, and I appreciated it very much. And I have adhered to your wishes. So his brothers are Stenvar and Belrand. This one, I think it's Belrand, looks so much like John Doerr. When I went to get him, I thought, oh my gosh, that looks just like the character that I made, which was not intended because I hadn't seen Belrand. And but Stenvar looks different, and he uses magic. So this is going to be interesting. Belrand looks like he might be a few years, 2 or 3 or something, older than my character Jandar. So, and Stenvar, because he's smaller build, he's going to be the younger brother, and they'll be kidding him about being the younger brother. Because I'll have to do a little bit of role play with the characters and make them say things I want them to say. even though I won't be role playing, but you know I can't help that. I'll have to jump in there and put my 2 cents in once in a while. So they'll have ways to tease Stenvar about being the kid brother, and at some point he has. Oh, and when the series opens, I will show you what each of us has as far as armor and weapons and abilities, and so you will know that from the beginning. And at some point, I want to get Stenvar that stupid-looking leather helmet that I despise. And his older brothers will constantly tease him about looking like a dork. Let's see. I can't think of there's anything else. I did say I was going to be using the webcam. That means I'm going to have to get cleaned up and dressed and my hair combed every day. If my hair looks like I just got out of bed and I still have a nightshirt on, so please forgive me and just overlook it. I'm not a getting up in the morning, getting dressed for the day person. Unless I have somewhere I have to go. Okay, I don't think that's a... Oh, wow. I'll say something to Black Panther. She gave me a list once of all the words I'm teaching her like crap. And I had to laugh. So, this is what I was going to read. Not role-playing is going to be hard for me because I can't help but talk as my character and talk to other characters. So that's something we'll have to deal with also, I reckon. I reckon is a southern expression. Me and a friend of mine in Kentucky, I think she and I are the only ones I've ever heard say, I reckon. Which, Black Panther, you'll have to start a list of phrases I'm teaching. And I reckon means, I guess so. Okay, so don't forget, Monday the 9th, we will start the new series, The Chronicles of Jandor, the Dragonborn. That's going to be the first one. So, until then, keep watching Jarry, and then after this coming weekend, I think I have an episode up for Sunday for her, and after that it will be on weekends. Okay, so I will see you in the next video, and I hope we're going to enjoy Jandor. I just felt like I needed to have some tough guys and lots of raiding dungeons and caves and stuff for a while. I know I love to be out in the country, and I have absolutely loved exploring all along the coast of Skyrim, and we're just about at the end of that coast on that right hand side. So we've gone all the way around the northwest, north, and to the northeast coast, and I've loved it. I just loved it, and I hope you've enjoyed it. So maybe when we're through with the coast, I will start back from where we finally end and go up into the higher country, because there's things we saw up there and trails going up there. So we will come back through that way probably. But when we get to the end of it, first I will go home with her, and we'll unload and sell and make some alchemy potions and do stuff like that. Get some housework done. And then we will go back to where we left off and start across the top of the snowy mountains. So I will see you the next time we get together, and have fun, kids. I hope you'll enjoy what's coming, and I appreciate all of you so much, and you are such a help to me with this, and I love all of you. You're like a family to me, especially when I get to talk to you every day, and I don't hardly ever get to talk to my family. So I'm very grateful and thankful that you're here. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye, grandkids.